there's something up with these cards. And what I mean is, up. I bought those cards in February this year for a pretty bad video I made. Please don't watch it, or do watch it if it means that you won't. The video was about Pikachu cards that I thought looked pretty cool and were about $50 or less at the time. Yeah, really cool premise, right? Anyway, check out my Pikas now. And if you can't see this, it doesn't matter, because all you need to know is that in the last 6 months, this is up 190%. This one's up 219, and this one, 131. Oh yeah, and the one that I didn't have space to draw, XY95, the card with Pikachu, Sylveon, and Chespin. All you need to know is that that one is up 128%. Trust me, bro. And this stresses me out. Why does it stress me out? Well, it doesn't take much to stress me out. It's a good thing that my cards are worth more now, right? Yeah, but there's this thing I've noticed.
It's this extreme overpricing on eBay. I found it to be pretty widespread. If something is popular right now, or there are only a few listings, it's fairly common to see higher than market prices. I know that's just the way it goes, but you can't deny it's a little bit exhausting because there is so much attention on Pokemon cards now. But please, could someone explain to me why the raw Detective Pikachu card is worth more than the PSA 10? Okay. It's just wrong. PSA 10s are really worth about 450 Australian dollars.
I think things are gonna be okay after all. I'm willing to accept market prices for what they are. There's a market for Pokemon products, and it reflects our behavior as buyers and sellers of Pokemon stuff. But there's this. When you look up the market info for an item and then go check it out on eBay, and you realize that a lot of the listings are priced a good chunk above market price. Maybe even 2 or 3 times above market price. And it makes it feel like this whole Pokemon thing is out of control and just a runaway train at this point. Yeah, that's me overthinking this whole thing. This is the train of thought that I went down because I was trying to plan a once-a-month video series that has more to do with market prices for the people who want that, because you gotta give the people what they want. I don't know what I'm doing anymore because I started doing some research and I noticed this thing with the cards I bought. And then I was checking out some other stuff and everything was a different price and trending in a different direction depending on what platform I was using. And then when I went on eBay, the prices were just whatever. Oh man, it's happening again.
Get a grip, woman. Because I found this Celebrations VMAX Pikachu Premium Figure Collection box for 170 Australian dollars a couple of weeks ago, and I bought it. I think it was actually a pretty good price considering that market price is somewhere between 170 and 190 Australian dollars, depending on what platform you consult. I'm not exactly sure what the retail price was for this when it was released, but I bought one a couple of years ago from a game store for around 120 Australian dollars. Retail price probably was around $100. The Celebration stuff has been popping off recently, especially the sealed products, but I don't care. I'ma open it. Because there's a huge Pika in here that needs to be broken free. My collection goals are complete. Apparently this Pikachu VMAX is worth 15 Australian dollars or 10 US dollars now. The other promo card is far less impressive at just 5 Australian dollars, but I won't say no to a Pikachu card. You do get 1 Chilling Rain booster pack in here, as well as 1 Darkness Ablaze and 1 Vivid Voltage booster pack. As for the Celebrations booster packs, you get 8 of them. You only get 4 cards in each of these packs, but I kind of like that. Just like with Japanese sets, I like not having to deal with the extra bulk stuff, and I feel like I actually look at the card artwork more as I'm opening when there's less cards to go through. These cards are not in great shape though. It's not obvious on camera, but they are warped, which is making them stick together, and that's why it's quite hard to slide them apart. That is something to keep in mind if you are going to open older sets or older products. If they haven't been stored in a consistent temperature, ideally somewhere cool, dark, and dry, then you may find you have similar issues. Unless they're stored in air conditioning all the time, I feel like Australia could have some of the worst conditions to store Pokemon cards in because the weather is often so extreme here. What's that? I've been on social media, I've watched UA Tube, and I know what you're supposed to do in these situations now. What? This is so cool. I've pulled a chase card 2 videos in a row now. That's a little bit crazy. If you haven't watched my last video, check it out. A lot of the cards in this set have shot up in value over the past few months. If you follow Pokemon market trends, then you'll already have heard about it. But most cards have seen some kind of sharp increase. Cards like the Umbreon Gold Star, which is up 54% over the past 3 months to $60 US, and the Greninja promo card, which had a crazy 280% increase in June. But it did fall a little bit not long after, but then it came right back. Only it's a few dollars lower than its high, now $23 US. Charizard is up about 50% over the last 12 months. So no really huge or sudden increase like with Umbreon and Greninja, but it is the highest value card that you can pull from the set. None of the cards are crazy valuable though. It's a really small set. Last time I opened Celebrations, I pulled the Mega Rayquaza. So I guess I've done pretty well with this set. Another Chonkichu. This is another card that's gone kind of crazy. It was worth less than $1 according to Shiny, and recently got up to 12 Australian dollars before falling a little bit. All right, let's move on to these Sword and Shield packs. I can't say that there's anything I'm chasing out of Darkness Ablaze. I've opened so many collection boxes with assortments of Sword and Shield Era Booster packs in them, and I've never pulled anything worth mentioning from them. A single pack of any one of these sets is not really enough, but I guess pulling a chase card from a single pack does happen for some extremely lucky people. I haven't really had that kind of luck with Sword and Shield, but I have had it with Scarlet and Violet. I don't have it on camera, but I pulled the Pikachu SIR after buying a total of 5 booster packs of Surging Sparks. And I pulled the White Reshiram on my second White Flare pack in my last video. I suppose I got pretty lucky with Celebrations actually. It hasn't sunk in yet. I'm always so surprised to have actually pulled a chase card that I'm kind of left stunned for a moment. Like when I pulled Magikarp from Paldea Evolved, I just stared at the card for a while. Like, am I just really confused right now? All right, we're on to our Chilling Reign booster pack. 3rd time's a charm, and I've got this. Come on, Zeraora, or Blaziken, or Moltres. Is that too much to ask? Well, I couldn't really have expected a better result from this box.